Now, on the Peter Greenwood Show at the Edinburgh Fringe, I've had people come in dressed as some unusual things. I interviewed puppets once. That went well. But nobody's come in with roller skates before.
And they are here at my feet.
Which is where you'd expect a roller skate to be. Could you tell me your name and your show title, please?
Yes, my name is Yazmin Monet Watkins, and I am performing in the show A Vessel Born to Float.
How are you, Yazmin?
I am fantastic. I just had my second run today.
Amazing.
And I feel like I'm finally... I can't say that I figured out the landscape per se, but theoretically, I feel like I've made some really cool friends and connections, and the show has been really well supported so far, so I feel very grateful to be here.
Which is amazing. Congratulations. How did it go today?
It was so fun. I think yesterday I had like a wee bit of nerves. Is that how folks say?
Yeah.
A little bit. I had a little nerves, and today was pure fun. I know that now that I'm a little more comfortable in the space and just,
Yeah, you've moved in.
I've moved in. I've kicked off my shoes. I'm relaxing my feet.
Which is the most important thing, especially after a show. How long off stage are you?
I'm on stage on skates the whole time.
Wow.
For 1 hour.
Which I'll tell you a story, and I've told this story on the show before. I went roller skating with a friend who did roller derby.
Ooh, dangerous.
And I hadn't been roller skating since I was about 6, 7, maybe 8 years old, and that was on like a really rough surface, so I didn't do it again. So we went to this not exactly a roller skating rink, just like a hall with wooden floors, and I was... If you've seen a deer on ice, that's what I was like. And she was like, listen, do you want my helmet? And I was like, yes, please. I put the helmet on, and I tried to do like just a thing. I fell so hard. Like, it was literally like I was up, boom,
Did
I
you
was
fall
down.
forward or backwards?
I fell backwards, and I feel like when I could see again, it was a good day.
Not when you could see again.
Oh, yeah. And there were kids like 4 or 5 years old come out to me just whizzing past like, are you okay? And I'm like... I genuinely, if I hadn't have been wearing a helmet, there would be damage. I may not be sitting here.
Well, and so it's funny, a lot of people don't know that when you're skating, you really ought to bend your knees, and if you feel like you're going to fall, you bend them even more and lean forward. And that generally helps so that you don't get a concussion. And I only know this because I've had 2.
One concussion is bad enough.
But
2.
it was when I first started.
Okay.
It was when I first started. So I've found my way.
Yeah. So what is a vessel born to float, and how do roller skates, not roller blades, how do roller skates come into it?
So A Vessel Born to Float, the stage play, is based on my book of poems, also titled A Vessel Born to Float. And with this piece, it was first commissioned I was in an artist in residency program with Tina Knowles. Mm-hmm. She has Waco Theater in Los Angeles. Tina Knowles is Beyonce's mama, for those who don't know.
Yeah, just for those who don't know.
I don't know how you don't know this, but she literally commissioned me and 4 other artists in an artist residency. And so when I had a moment to be like, what do I want this show to be? Often the art that I do is in different silos. So I'm a poet, and the poetry is over there. When I'm a comedian and doing improv, the improv is over there. When I'm roller skating, the roller skating is over there. And this show allows me to have all 3 in the same place.
Which is very convenient.
I mean, I created it, so I get to decide.
Exactly. You get to roller skate. So what are your poems, and how do they translate to a stage show?
Yeah, so the poetry talks about intersectionality, my experience as being a queer Black woman in the world. It talks about grief and motherhood and self-love and a lot of joy. There's a lot of joy, and I think sometimes when people are like, oh no, there's like grief, like I don't want to cry, like even in the sort of harder moments of life, we still have access to joy. So when people walk in, you get bubbles that like you blow throughout. Like it's very intentional about being joyful.
Bubbles are brilliant. I love bubbles.
Which I did bring some for you too, Peter.
Brought me bubbles. Oh my God. I have got a vial of bubbles, and the professional in me is like, yes, thank you very much for the present. The inside Peter is like, fuck it, bubbles. May I bubble?
You must. Literally, the first time I did this show, there was a gentleman who came, and he was like, I haven't blown bubbles in 50 years. And I was like, that was the point.
I don't know when the last time I blew bubbles was. It's been a while. Right, we're bubbling. I wish you to judge my bubbling.
Yes. We got 2 bubbles. We got two.
Let's try for more than 2. 0.
We'll get the hang of it. You'll get the hang of it.
Is there an art to blowing a bubble?
There is. You got to purse your lips ever so.
I'm not getting it, but I try.
We'll get you together by the end of the run.
So grateful. Look, bubbles.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much. We're going to put them right there so I can look at them and be like, one day you will fly in front of me.
Into the wind.
Or maybe a seagull and give it an eye pain for 5 minutes, which is good because I was going to say fuck seagulls, but I shouldn't. All animals are lovely, but seagulls are dickheads.
What?
Oh,
I took a video of a seagull earlier today.
In Scotland, seagulls are very
so
aggressive.
Magical.
So are pigeons, though.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Pigeons get a bad rap too.
Yeah.
But
In Edinburgh Waverley Station, there are announcements that come over like, please don't feed the pigeons. We're trying to get them. They don't say this, but we're trying to get them to go away.
oh no. Meanwhile, I'd be there like bread for all.
Yeah. Take some food with my love. So, the show.
Yes,
The show.
right.
Yes.
We're here to talk about the
Yes.
show.
I'd like to ask how you put the poems together and what ones did you want to include in the stage show?
Yeah, so it's a full-length book of poems, so it was very hard whittling it down. My director, Larry Jean Powell, they're based in LA. They were like, okay, what are the themes you want to talk about? And then from those themes, we pulled the poems that fit each sort of bucket, if you will, of like what we wanted to talk about, what I wanted to talk about. And it was really hard chopping them. My director was like, you don't have to kill your darlings entirely. And also, we only have an hour, so you got to choose. And I was like, okay. The bi dilemma.
It's like you can hold the pillow over their heads. They don't have, we don't have to fully die, but just
Exactly.
a bit of silence.
But, I think we found the right fit, the right poems. After sort of trial and error with different ones, like this was the configuration that I felt really comfortable being like, this is what we will bring to the literal world.
Yeah. And how has the world changed? I imagine it was a longer story before you got to Fringe, because Fringe makes you kind of cut it down for an hour. What did you have to cut out, and how has it changed the show?
Oh, well, one really big change. So halfway through rehearsals for the artist residency, I sprained my ankle.
Oh, no.
Dun-dun-dun, which you would think it was the roller skates, but no.
I was going to say, is it them? Do we need
It
to
was
talk
the
to them?
patriarchy. I was wearing a pair of heels, and they did me in. It was tragic, but I very much adjusted. So instead of roller skating for the show, I did it in a bathtub,
Oh, wow.
a bedazzled disco ball bathtub, four claws. It was beautiful, and also I had the skates on stage, like as a representation of the
Right.
skating that I wanted to do.
Did
But
you get to keep the bathtub?
I did not. They returned it. The theater AD had like a friend of a friend that had a bathtub in their backyard. So they cleaned it and brought it to me. And it was, I think, one of my favorite parts about that show. I was not able to fit a claw bathtub in my suitcase when I came here.
Yeah.
So I've had to figure out how to bring water elements and the ocean to the box.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely at least a second seat to purchase if you want to bring a bathtub.
Right, exactly. At least. I need a private jet for my bathtub.
That can be arranged.
I really want to do this show on a yacht. Like my dreams of future shows where we like go scuba diving and it's a whole like fun day in the water, and then we come up and I do the show and I'm roller skating and everyone's in their little jacuzzis hanging out, and then afterwards we go for disco in the like salon area. And
sounds fun.
Yeah.
Maybe you should take, and please
tell me.
Have you heard of a Queen Mary?
Yes, in Long Beach.
Oh, over here.
Oh,
is it
what?
A Queen Mary that's here? There is a ship in Edinburgh, but you can go and tour it on. I believe it's the Queen Mary. I'm probably entirely wrong, and I will get yelled at in the comments. But there's like a ship. It's down Ocean something. Let's Google Edinburgh ship.
Wait, so meanwhile, there's a Queen Mary in Long Beach that they do fireworks at every 4th of July.
Yes, I've seen that in Arrested Development. That's the only reason I know it.
And now my mind has expanded. There is one here in Edinburgh.
Yep, Edinburgh ship. What's it called? Let's find out. Is it Britannia? It might be Britannia, the Royal Yacht Britannia.
Royal Yacht Britannia?
Yeah.
Listeners, you're watching us or listening to us discover new things in real time.
Yeah. Which is fine. It works well. Yes, it's the Royal Yacht Britannia. It's based down at Ocean Terminal. So you should go explore. It's apparently very haunted, so...
Oh, no. Wait, why did a friend of mine tell me that it was haunted here?
Oh, Edinburgh's crawling with
Oh, my
ghosts.
God. She sent me a very scary link right before I went to sleep. I said, why would you do this?
Do you know about Mary King Close?
No.
Well, the way I understand the story, and I'm sure history has probably changed it and whatnot, but I came here and there's a whole city under this city.
What?
Because during the plague era, they'd literally nail people in their houses, then bury them, and the new city was built on top of the old one. So there's houses, shops, everything just under Edinburgh.
What do you mean under Edinburgh? Like under our feet right now?
Yep. Well, we're a couple floors up, so not directly under our feet, but under Edinburgh. I believe that's Mary King's Close.
What? See, these are the kinds of things. A friend of mine was like, go on this ghost tour. You'll have fun. I said, I am not trying to bring any ghosts with me back to Los Angeles.
They can buy their own seat.
Right?
They can sit with the bathtub.
They can get their own bathtub. I tell you, like, the show talks a lot about, not a lot, but touches on grief.
Yeah.
In the last couple of years, I lost both my parents. And so I actually brought them with me, like little pictures of them, and I have like a mini altar on stage. But I told my mom, or she told me, she's like, when I pass, I promise I'm coming back to haunt you. And so Edinburgh Ghosts, if you're listening, I'm already getting haunted enough.
You've already got one, it's fine.
So good. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, but no. Now, I don't know if this is Mary King Close, but another story, another legend is that there was a guy, I don't know if he was doing a tour, but there was a guy down there and he kept on talking about a wee girl just floating around, not floating, but walking around the place crying. So he went out to get a wee doll and a sweetie, a tablet, what we call tablet, and gave it to the girl, left it down there, and it's still down there.
No.
And visitors have reported seeing the wee girl. They brought her toys, snacks, treats, that kind of thing.
I hate it. I hate it here. Get me back to LA. The next shows are canceled. I am shook.
Off we go, Ed. Please, off we go, back to LA, where there's no ghosts.
Okay, well, fair enough. Fair enough. Ghosts are everywhere.
Yeah. But all that aside, back to the show. We've gone on some journeys today, haven't we?
We have.
Which is good, though.
This is how it goes.
So what are you enjoying? Is there a particular poem you enjoy most in the show? I know you love them all, and you can't pick your favorite, but which is your favorite?
But I have a couple, specifically, like, we end the show in a very joyful space, and it's intentional. And so 2 poems, really the last 3 poems are some of my favorite in the thing. They're unapologetically joyful, and they are the roller rink. It is a poem called Do Not Postpone Your Joy, and the final one, which is called Who Am I?
And how do audiences react to them?
I mean, people have often the parts that are reposted the most are from those sections. I'm in full skate as much as I can in the box, but it's just people seem really empowered. People have cried, they've laughed, they've blown bubbles. But the reception has been really warm. Peter is pretending to blow the bubble.
Yeah, I was miming blowing a bubble as I can't do the real one. Yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So what is next for the show after the Fringe? Are you taking it anywhere else?
Ideally, like I mentioned, we go into a yacht. Maybe I need to find the Royal Britannia.
Take some Ghostbusters with you.
Right, exactly. But my goal, my dream is to get this production shot and for it to be aired on a Hulu or a Netflix or Amazon. And
HBO.
And HBO, yep.
But not a Paramount. We're mad at Paramount.
Actually, it's funny. I was on a TV show called Grand Crew on NBC, and it now lives on Paramount. So Paramount, if you're listening, please do not pull the show.
But also Paramount, if you are listening, we know what you did to Colbert.
Exactly right.
We will not let that sit. Where can people find out more about you online?
Well, please come kiki with me on the internet. My name is Yazmin Monet Watkins. That's YazminMonetWatkins.
Thank you so much for your time today, Yazmin. Thank you for the bubbles.
Aw, thank you,
very
Peter.
grateful.
I can't wait to see you all at A Vessel Born to Float.
A Vessel Born to Float is playing at The Box at Assembly George Square every day at 11:30 in the morning until the 25th of August, which is coming up very soon. The end of the Fringe is upon us. For more information and tickets, go to edfringe.com and search for A Vessel Born to Float. For the Peter Greenwood Show at the Edinburgh Fringe, I've been your host, Peter Greenwood. We'll see you next time.